What's going on? That's Finn here. That is FYNN. And if you do like this video, please go watch my previous video on the best French players that have played at Manchester United. Okay, so go check out my channel and go click on that if you like this video. Okay, saying that, also comments in the comments below if you want me to do another nation like Spain or Brazil or England in the Premier League or any other league actually. And yeah, I promise I'll do your suggestions, and yeah, any other ideas put down there. Now, if you want, just press that that thumbs up button to show appreciation for this video, and subscribe to become part of this community, okay? Okay, getting into this, I'm not going to go older players like Henry or Vieira, so Arsenal fans don't get upset. But these are current players, so starting off is in Arsenal. That would, of course, be Lacazette. Lacazette hasn't proved himself to be a great striker yet, but I think in terms of goals, but he scored 6 this season, and he's doing really well in terms of assists, I think. But if you look at deadly strike forces, you'd look at him and you'd look at Aubameyang and Özil together, and I think every defender fears them when they look at them in the Premier League. So I think Lacazette's still got a while to go to prove himself in the Premier League, but he is one of the better French players in the Premier League. Okay, now saying that, let's talk about a previous French player in the Premier League or at Arsenal now. Chelsea would be Olivier Giroud, who's one of the, I don't know, very underrated player. Did well in the World Cup, won the World Cup obviously with France, and overall is great with headers. Is great. He scored that scorpion kick a few seasons back that got like one of the goals of the seasons, and I think he's very underrated and a very good player overall. Okay, saying that, also Chelsea, I'm gonna have to go with N'Golo Kante, who I think is the best French player in the Premier League. Especially just Chelsea obviously won the Premier League with Leicester in that wonderful season of theirs, and won the Premier League the next season with Chelsea. Obviously not that great this season, but I think Kante is definitely one of the better French players, or even one of the better players in the Premier League in general. Always a contender for team of the season, or even player of the season. Okay, now saying that he also won the World Cup with France, and I think that's a huge achievement by itself. Okay, another midfielder I'm going to have to go for is Paul Pogba at Manchester United. Obviously still trying to prove himself after Mourinho has left. I think he still has to show himself against bigger clubs. Hasn't showed himself a great player at Manchester United in the last 3 years or whatever it's been, but I think Pogba can really prove himself a world-class player. And yeah, obviously made a huge impact in the World Cup in Russia, and let's hope he can do that for Manchester United as well. Okay, staying in Manchester United, we're going to go Martial. He didn't go to the World Cup, but I think he's still a great player. He's Manchester United, I've said this many times, top scorer out of players who still play at Manchester United. I think he's got a long way to go, but he's definitely on his way to becoming a world-class striker or wing. Okay, my last player is going to be Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris, obviously captain of France and captain of Spurs. Now Spurs haven't got any silverware, so I think that's a huge shame, but Hugo Lloris, of course, 7 clean sheets in the Premier League so far this season, so let's hope he can push for more. I think he's one of the better goalkeepers. Very underrated, can be overrated at times though. Did make a mistake in the World Cup, but it was one of probably the best French goalkeeper by a mile compared to any French goalkeepers. Okay, and luckily he is in the Premier League. I can definitely say that helps Spurs quite a lot. But otherwise, this is my list of French players. As I said, any other nations or any other video ideas, please put in the comments, and I promise I will do that. Share it to your friends, share it to whoever you want. Get everyone to put in the comments what they want me to do, and I'll do it. Thank you very much. This has been Finn, FYNN, and yeah, cheers.